Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas day number 5. So in today's vlog, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I'm going to be taking on our Disney World trip. I'm so excited. We leave in less than a week, but I think I have everything we need. But if I don't, please do not hesitate and leave your recommendations down in the comments. Anything that you think I might need or that I'm missing, I would love to pack it in my bag before we leave, because like I said, we leave in a week and I think I'm set and I want to share it with you guys. So let's get the video going. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with the first things that I see here because I literally have them all on my bathroom counter. And the first thing that I have is my first aid kit. So as soon as I knew that we were going to Disney, I knew that I had to get one of these because you just never know. With toddlers, you never know. They can slip, they can fall, they can get hurt. And I just wanted to be prepared for it all. And to be honest with you, I haven't even opened this first aid kit, but I just knew what kind of had in there. So we've got little bandages, we have gauze, we have more bandages, we have cotton swabs, 2 cotton swabs, we have basic advice on first aid, okay, a little booklet, and then we have band-aids of all sorts, and we also have an emergency blanket for heat, snow, water, rain. Water and rain, it's the same thing, Fabiola. Okay, that's pretty cool. We have gloves, scissors, safety pins, alcohol pads. We got it all, okay? So I'm so happy that I got that first aid kit. And all of the stuff that I have or that I'm showing you guys, most of it, I got it on Amazon. So Amazon or Shein. Those were my 2 top places where I was getting all of my necessities. And I have gone to Disney World once before, but I was not prepared. Not like this, like whatsoever. Like I felt like I took it as like just a regular amusement park, which I should have never done because I feel like I didn't even get to see all of Disney. And I don't even know if I'll see all of Disney this time around because it's so big, but I'm just hoping for the best here. Okay, so along with our first aid kit, I am going to be taking one of these, the Nose Frida, because if you know that right now, as I'm filming this, we're in December and it's flu season. I mean, my kids have been sick all week and thank God they got sick before we leave for Disney. But I'm going to be taking one of these just because it's a lifesaver and I don't know if I'll be needing it or not, but in case they do get sick again while we're over there, I have one of these. I also have my son's rash cream for his diapers. And then talking about diapers, I heard from some people that these are such a necessity when you're going to your resort at Disney, because yeah, you have people who come and change your trash or take out your trash in your resort or wherever it is that you're staying, but sometimes that's only done about like once a day unless you request, for more. But if you don't want to be bothering them to come and change out your trash all the time, you have these diaper bags. So when you go and throw your diaper away and it stinks up the whole entire room, you have some of these that will just trap all the nasty smells that will be coming out of that diaper, and it'll be a lifesaver not only for you but for your nose, for everybody that enters that hotel room. So that is a lifesaver. Okay, on to the next. I also have this little pill box which I love. And it's not stocked up yet, but I have to stock it up. And basically, I just carry everything in here. I carry anything from Pepto-Bismol, Benadryl, cold medicine, nausea medicine, like anything, like vitamins, little gummies, anything that my kids might need for a quick little pain reliever or anything like that. I carry it in here, and not only for them, but for me and my husband as well, because parents, you also have to remember that you have to take care of yourself first. That way you're there for your children. So this is a lifesaver, and sometimes I even forget that I have it. Like, I can be out somewhere and be like, oh my god, like I have a really bad headache, like, or I have a migraine coming in, and then I remember, oh my god, my box, and I have everything that I need in here. So this is super, super, super helpful. Also, I also have a portable charger for either my phone, my fan, anything that I might need it. I didn't think I would need one, but I'm bringing it just in case, because I do know that I'm going to be vlogging, taking pictures, and doing the whole 9. Also got a fan for the stroller. I do have another fan that is coming in, and that one's also going to be one for my son and one for my daughter. And these are super, super useful, and they're super strong. Like, my daughter and my son, they're going to feel like royalty, just riding around in their little stroller in Florida with one of these at Disney. So these are a must. And then if you know Florida, you know that there's a chance that you're going to get wet and there's going to be rain. So an umbrella is super, super, super convenient and a must when you go to Disney. So make sure that you pack your umbrella and you pack your ponchos. Now, the first year that I went, it did rain, and we did use like super cheap 99-cent ponchos. And although it got us through for the short time that it rained, I know that if it were to rain a lot more than that, we would have not made it through. Those ponchos were super thin, super uncomfortable, super hard to get on and off. Like, you have to put it over yourself. So this time I made sure to be prepared, not only for me and my husband, but for my kids as well. And I got ponchos. But these are not just ponchos. These are jackets. So raincoats, basically. So much better than ponchos. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because when you go to put on a poncho, you put it on over your head, and then now it's all wet. Because obviously you've been walking around, it's wet. They're usually super thin. Like, if you get the really cheap ones that are like 99 cents, are usually the ones that are sold at Disney. They're super thin and they're going to break easily. So that one time that I went to Disney and we wore ponchos, they got us through because it didn't rain a lot. But I know that if it would have rained a lot more, it wouldn't have gotten us through. It would have broke. But thankfully, I knew that this time around, I had to get us some jackets that are so easy. They're literally, you just pull them over like a jacket. And it comes with a hoodie. It's buttoned up. And it literally covers you from your head all the way to your toes. And I was like, I'm going to be wearing new sneakers, because I bought some new sneakers. And don't worry, I will be wearing them before Disney, because wearing new shoes to Disney, it's not a smart move. But I got shoe rain covers, and they just popped up on my little Amazon thing, and I was like, I need them, because what? Like, I don't want my shoes to get wet, and that way I don't have to be worrying about where I'm stepping. Like, I can just look straight ahead even though it's raining, or if I'm just standing in line and it's pouring, I don't have to be worrying about my shoes or my clothes or my kids, because we're all protected from head to toe. So another thing that I'm also going to be taking with me is one of these. And this, I know it's going to be a lifesaver, because when we're on our way to Florida or on our way back, because I am in Texas, my daughter has a tablet, and she's a 3-year-old. She can hold her tablet. But my son, he likes to watch cartoons too, but he's a 1-year-old. So he's not really going to be holding his tablet. And even if he did have a tablet, he's going to be probably munching on it or putting it in his mouth. So I needed something that could go around the seat of my car and then hold his tablet or phone or whatever it is that I put on here for him. And not only will this work while we're traveling in the car, but it will also work on his stroller, because we will be taking a double stroller. So my daughter, if for some reason, you know, she wants to be in the front and my son's in the back, which will be facing us, I can put this on the stroller and I could put his iPad or my phone or anything on here, and he could be watching cartoons while we walk around Disney. Or if he wants to take a nap, he could just watch something on here while he does that. So I know that this is going to be super helpful, and I'm so excited to try this because it was a last minute buy, like I said, and I just know it's going to become one of my favorites. Now, it does say that the temperatures are going to be pretty low for Florida. They're going to be around in the 50s, 60s, might get up to the 70s. But if temperatures are a little low, then I know that my kids will not be playing in the water area at Disney, because I know they do have like a little splash pad for kids. But if it does get, you know, to in the 70s or high 70s, close to the 80s, and they want to like freshen up or refresh themselves in the water pads, then I'm going to let them. But if you don't want to carry a toddler with wet clothes, make sure you take a wet bag to store all of their wet clothes in when you do change them. And for me, I'm going to be taking a Shein bag. Yeah, you got that right. I literally save these because I'm like, you never know when you're going to need them. And when we go swimming, this is what I take with me. And I put all of their wet stuff in here, and it's a lifesaver. I just put it in here, zip it up, throw it in the diaper bag, and it comes back perfectly fine. And then it's ready to get washed. But I knew that I was going to need something like this if my kids were to go into the splash area, or if it were to rain. I am taking an extra pair of clothes so they can put their wet clothes in there, their wet socks, anything like that, and we will be good. Because for toddlers, I do recommend you take an extra of everything: socks, underwear, diapers, clothes, bibs, anything. Just take an extra because you never know. Also, this is not really for Disney, but it is technically. I am taking a whole little baggie filled with my daughter's bows, little clips for her hair, more bows, ties, little clips for her hair. All of these things are so cute, and I just wanted to include that in there just in case you forgot to pack your daughter's bows. Go ahead and get them. Another thing that you will be needing for the parks is a cup. One of these that will keep your drinks cold, because trust me, if you buy anything plastic, it will go warm within an hour, if so, that you're in the park. So make sure that you take one of these. That way you can keep refilling it. Disney does provide free water, so you can keep refilling your cup. And if you want to take other types of drinks, you can always put them in here, and again, keep them cold. So I really, really, really love these cups, and I think they are a must for Disney. And talking about keeping our stuff cold, I also am going to be packing one of these. And this one is going to be for fruits, Gatorades, waters, soda, anything that I want to keep cold, I'm going to put in here. That way it stays cold and they're ready for my kids whenever it is that they do want to snack on something, because our kids will always want something. They will always walk around and see a kid eating something, and you just know, like, hey, if I go and buy you that pretzel, you're probably not gonna like it and you're not gonna eat it, and now I've wasted money, which I don't mind wasting on my kids. But when I know that they're not gonna like something, I'm like I just know that you would prefer a snack that I have in my bag, and that is when those type of snacks just come in handy, and they are a lifesaver for moms and for your kids, because I do understand that they get hungry and they want to munch on something, and to have them in a little bag that's keeping them cool for them is perfect. And talking about snacks, I do also have this one. So in this one, I thought it was so cute. That's honestly why I bought it. But I know it's going to come in handy. So in this one, I can pack all the cold stuff. And then in this one, I can pack anything that will be room temperature, like chips, goldfish, anything else that they might want, like a sucker or something, that little pieces of candy that they might want to get, because having your kids wait in lines that might take up to 20 to 30 minutes can get very uncomfortable, and they're not going to want to just stand there. They're kids. So having a little snack for them to munch on while they wait in lines, or having a little sucker to suck on while they wait in line, is going to be perfect, and it's going to help you out so much. So I definitely recommend one of these, so you can put all your room temperature snacks in here, not only for your kids though, also for yourself. So I know that's going to come in handy. And this is the first time that I get one of these. This one just came in, and it's a stroller organizer. And this little pocket right here keeps your drinks cold. And then this one over here keeps your drinks hot. So my son likes to drink his milk. So I always like to keep it in here, because my son does like to drink his milk a little bit warm. So I know this is going to come in handy when I put his bottle in here. And then over here, obviously, I can either put the tumbler, or I could put another water bottle or soda, and it will keep it cool. And then in this little area right here, you can put anything like Band-Aids, anything that you think you might need, like a little chapstick, anything that you think that you might need, like, and that you don't want to go under the stroller looking for. This is a perfect place for it. And there's also a little zipper over here in the back, and this is where you can put your phone, your wallet, keys, anything like that. That way they don't get lost, and they're not hard to find. So I know this is going to be super helpful, just like everything else that I said in this video. But yeah, and then lastly, I do have one more thing that I know I can't go to Disney without. So another thing that you're always going to need is sunscreen. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. So your sunscreen is a must, not only for yourself, but for your kids. Even if you think, hey, I don't think the sun is out, it looks like a cloudy day, trust me, the sun is out. And you will be outside for a long time. So trust me, sunscreen comes in handy at all times. Like I said, not only for yourself, but for your children. So make sure that you take a good sunscreen. And for the resort, the last thing that I have for you guys today is a sound machine. And my sound machine is my kids' tablet. So I know that the walls are very thin in the resort, and you can hear everything. What if they're cleaning the room next door? What if the people next door got back late from fireworks and your child's already asleep? You always need a sound machine, and I know that a sound machine is going to be a lifesaver, because my child will wake up with any noise that he hears. So I know that playing his little vacuum noise that I always put on for him every night is going to make him feel right at home, and it's going to help him fall asleep a lot faster. So without further ado, guys, that is it. That is my little haul. That is everything that I'm packing for Florida as far as toddler essentials. I do have their clothes and everything ready to be packed as well, so I might do a video on that. If not, maybe I'll include it in this one, but if I don't, just stay tuned for that, because I do want to do a video on that, because it's a lot of clothes. I'm overpacking, and I know I shouldn't, but we are just so excited. And like I said, if you have any recommendations on anything Disney World related, just please let me know down in the comments, because I know the Disney fam will come through as they always do. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, I am so grateful for you, and I hope that I have everything that I need. So bye guys, and thank you again for watching.